All right, I got 7 minutes before this next appointment coming up, and I was just last night I was watching John Oliver, and there was a segment on there where he was like, he does this "and now" segment, and it goes, and it was Rachel Ray, and Rachel Ray was just constantly saying the segment was Rachel Ray's tenuous relationship, bad relationship with baking, and it was just segment after segment, skit or clip after clip of her affirming to herself of how bad she is. Oh, my sister's a great baker. I'm not a good baker. And one time this happened and the dogs ate the cookies and, I couldn't make this cake. And she constantly kept saying, I'm not a baker. I hate baking. I'm not good at baking. And I realized, I was like, wow, this is a great, perfect example of what the power of affirmations. Hers is a negative affirmation, right? Hers is constantly saying, oh, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. And she's allowing that belief to run her life. And we all do this all the time. We all have these limiting beliefs. And this, I was speaking to some of my, I'm in this mentoring group, and I was speaking to some of the young men in there and telling them, listen, you may have stood in front of the class and given some sort of presentation, and you failed. Everybody made fun of you because you weren't a good speaker in front of the class, and you stumbled and mumbled and bumbled, and I can't even find the right word. You stuttered, and you just failed, and everybody made fun of you. And because of that one experience, you decided, your mind decided that you are not a good public speaker, that you do not do that. And every time you had an opportunity to speak in front of people, your mind constantly said, nope, that's not me. I'm not good at that. That's other people, right? That is a limiting belief that you've created in your mind. And that is, and not you, no, not you. It's not you. You are the watcher of your thoughts. You are the being behind your thoughts. So if you can recognize that and say, okay, that's not me. That's my conditioned mind. Let me, the being behind those thoughts, let me decide what's going to serve me. Let me decide what beliefs are going to serve me. And then let me say it to myself so many times that I start to believe it, because I tell myself that I'm bad at baking. I tell myself that I'm bad at public speaking all the time. And now I've affirmed it in my mind. Let me affirm the opposite now. Let me constantly affirm the opposite. Let me say I'm a great baker. Let me say I'm a fantastic public speaker. I jump at the opportunity to speak in public. I speak powerfully, clearly, and powerfully, right? So that's something I did. Affirmations, the more you say it, it's going to stick in the back. It's going to stick in your subconscious, and you're going to start to believe the things that serve you, right? So if you haven't watched the video I made in the past talking about the reticular activating system, I'm definitely going to go more in depth on that. But just understanding how your mind works and understanding how we still have our caveman brains, that our brains are not here to make us happy. They're simply here to keep us alive, and it's making us fear things that are not threatening to our lives, right? But us back in the day when we were cavemen, us being afraid of things and running away, we're the descendants of the guys that ran away from every single little thing they heard, right? We're the descendants of those people. So that's why we have that tendency for fear, and fear is natural. So that's where someone was saying, oh, what does fearless mean to you? And I said, I don't believe in fearless. I believe in stepping into your fear. I believe in acting in spite of your fear, because fear is natural. It's natural. We're going to have it. But if we can step into it, that is what is going to allow us to achieve all of our goals. So that's where I have a habit every day. Expand my comfort zone, aka do something that scares me. Doing it right, talking about something like this that I'm super passionate, it's out of my comfort zone still, and I'm constantly trying to elevate. I'm constantly trying to expand that comfort zone. So I see my appointment just hopped in a Zoom meeting, but I hope this added value. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you can take this and start to see what where am I being afraid? Where do I feel that fear popping up, and how can I start to create these affirmations to be able to step into that fear more, expand my comfort zone, and be able to achieve what I want to achieve. So love you guys. As always, hope this added value, and I'm excited to see what else pops into my head that I think could be beneficial. Peace.